Welcome back, folks. Today we're doing some mowing. Welcome back. It's another day. Great day to be a beekeeper. Today we're doing the one thing most beekeepers don't want to do, and that's mowing bee yards. Got the skag hooked up to the trailer here, and we got about 5 yards to mow today. They're getting a little out of hand. It's summertime. They're growing like crazy, so we're gonna go ahead and knock them back down, and then probably 2 more weeks we have to come back again, knock them down again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the smoker lit up. I'll smoke all these hives out here, and then we're gonna get to it. I'll show you how it's done. All right, first thing we're gonna do today, light this smoker. A lot of new beekeepers have trouble with this. They struggle to get it lit and then keep it lit. But here in Florida, we got an abundance of pine straw, so I just take a small little chunk of pine straw, and you want to shove it down in there and get it lit. This stuff's so dry it takes off pretty fast, as you can see. So you just shove that down in there loosely. Don't burn your fingertips. Then you can see the flames down in there start to jump up. You go ahead and take a little bit more, pack it on top of it. Don't push it down too tight, because it needs room to be able to breathe down there. So get it going nice and hot. Add a little bit more on top of that. Go ahead and puff it a few more times, get it going. And then this right here is wood pellets. They're just compressed sawdust pretty much. I like to throw those on top. Kind of push it down in there. Keep that smoker hot. These pellets, they burn for a real long time. That's why I like to use them. But then we take a little bit more newer pine straw over here, and we pack on top of that, and that's just to keep those pellets from rolling out the tip of this here smoker. And just like that, clean up your edges, give it a few more puffs, give it a tap, good to go. Now I'm gonna go smoke these bees, then we'll get to weed eating. All right, we're gonna run you through a quick lesson what these are. These are beehives. We'll give them a little smoke. Their entrance is right here. So like smoke the entrance. We also have some holes up here in the lid for ventilation. We'll go ahead and give those a few smoke on both sides. But pretty much what we got here is a deep. So that's a tall box. And then another deep. That's what the size of the box is referred to as a deep. It's extra deep. And a lid. This is a 4-way pallet. So all these share the same pallets when we go to move them. This over here is called a Illinois Super, Bee Super, Honey Super. Illinois would be the size on this one because it's a little bit shorter of a box. And there's also shallows. Then you got mediums. There's a whole bunch of 3/4. There's a bunch of these different sizes. But we like to run deeps in Illinois. Try to keep everything the same. And these bees in here are pretty strong. See them hanging out here. They're trying to get out of the heat, trying to get out of the box, which is extra hot, and they're fanning their wings, pulling air through the box right now. Pretty neat creatures. Fun to work with them every day. They do start stinging my ass every now and then, but hey, that's part of the job, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke the rest of these things. Then we'll get to weed eating.
Marlene Mary, her love is sweet, like honey from a beehive. She's 5 foot nothing and brown eyes. No evil she speaks that I can do. She sure does love me, and she does it good. She's laughing, she's crying, she's waiting. Well, I'm coming back home to Marlene Mary. There's one thing she keeps in a heart that's so lonesome, you'd think she'd walk right out on me. Just one little wish that would come true, to hold my hand, that's all she wants to do. She's laughing, she's crying.
One down, 5 more to go.
She's waiting.
Let's get it. Well, made it to yard 2. Just a short little drive down the road here. These hives are a little different. They're queen breeder nukes. So let me show you a little bit what makes them a little different than the other hives we got. What makes these different is they're all individual hives. And you can see the entrance right there. There's actually 3. There's one there, one over here, and one on this back side on that corner back there. So there's 3 holes. Usually there's 2 dividers running in that bottom box that splits them into 3 sections. So whenever we're breeding queens, we can divide them all up, and the queens can breed and fly out their own hole so they don't attack each other. So, but right now we converted them back into regular hives. As you can see, the grass is getting pretty long here. So we're just gonna come through here with the weed eater. Really can't use the mower here, so everything will be nice. We'll weed eat it all down and hopefully get on to the next yard here pretty soon. Dang, allergies are getting to me. That's what happens when you're out here mowing though. I don't care who you are. You mow enough, your nose is gonna start running. But let me unload the mower here, get the B-Veil on, smoke these hives, and get to the time lapse.
I wanna expire and do all the things I said. I don't need the money, doesn't even get you all that far. When the end is the beginning, all you need to do is start. I'm drowning in fire. Ooh, I'm drowning in fire.
Well, got this yard done. Got a good sweat going. Bees aren't too mean today, luckily for me. And now we're gonna head off to yard number 3. See when we get there.
I'm searching for purpose in this game of musical chairs. Can this circle be a square? Is this truth or is it dare? When the old
Well, yard 3, here we go. I know what you're thinking. This another day? Nope. Just changed my shirt. Getting hot out here, getting a sunburn. Didn't want to get too burned up on my arm, so got the long sleeve shirt on now. Let me show you this. This yard is another yard of smaller hives, queen nukes, that have been converted back into regular hives. A little bigger, but this is normally how our yards are set up. If you can see, plastic pallets, keep them from rotting out in the sun. And then a couple rows, big open middle, we can back the truck down. A couple boxes there I need to pick up while we're here. And yeah, this grass is just getting tall. All this brown through here, this is all where we round up, try to keep the weeds down. This is what a normal yard looks like when we set it up correctly. Hot wire bear fence all the way around it. But yep, getting not too bad out here today. Got a nice breeze. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not. And we're ready to take the lawnmower off and let's get this thing mowed.
Nor yet come back to the truth. I'm drowning in fire. Ooh, I'm drowning in fire. Oh, I'm drowning in fire. Ooh, I'm drowning in fire. I'm walking for miles. It helps me clear my head. The sky has the answers, even if the clouds fill it instead. I don't need your worries, need your support to take me there. And when this heart is at its deepest, it will rise up in one big flare. Oh, I'm drowning in the fire. Ooh, I'm drowning in the fire. Oh, I'm drowning in the fire. Ooh, I'm
Well,
drowning in fire.
another yard done. Got 2 big yards to go, and then we'll see if we can do a little extracurricular mowing here over at Grandma's at the end of the day. Got some pretty good looking storm clouds building up behind me, so hopefully it's not gonna rain on us. But let's head on to the next yard.
Come on, baby, let's go west to the promised land. Take my hand again, load up the car and drive real far. I could play for cash at the Walmart. Don't think twice this time, you know I'm real fond of Oregon. It would rain outside while I write my songs. It don't rain enough around here, and you know it don't. Sunset Drive is quite alright with me, baby, but we can't stay here forever. The future's been too bright for too long, so take some time and get certified. I'll pump the gas
Well,
and baby we'll
Another yard we are. Just stopped and had a little bite to eat. Had a chicken mole and a good 2 glasses of water. And now we're at the next yard. All these are honey producing hives. So we're getting ready to take them into the Brazilian pepper flow coming up this fall. Right now they're all doubled up. They're looking good. They're nice big strong hives. Hopefully we'll be able to split out about 80 splits off the top. That's where we split a hive in half and make two hives out of that one hive. And I'm real happy with them. Mite counts are low and they're looking great. I just need to get in here, mow this yard. Probably won't take the mower off the trailer here. I'll probably just hit it all with the weed eater. Shouldn't take too long. And I'll start the time lapse and you can see me sweat some more.
Don't be afraid to come with me. There are some things that we need to see, but they're on the other side, where that green grass turns to white. Baby, you and me.
Phew, it's hot out here. But we're getting it done. Whew. Sweat dripping in my eyes, but another yard successfully mowed. Finally headed to the last yard. Might have to actually break the mower out on that one. This one, I think I did pretty good with just a weed eater. I don't hit every little blade of grass because hell, I'll just be back here in 2 more weeks. So I get too stingy with it, you know. But the bees are happy. They're buzzing around. Can't complain, they look good. I'm ready to make some good honey with them this summer, or this fall. Now, we're off to the next yard. Last yard's the best yard.
When we arrive, we'll take some time to acclimate a state of mind to that new horizon, cross the borderline where folks have to fly to get to us. And we could plant a garden high on that mountain with two railroad ties. We'd sip the coffee slow and we'd wonder why we had always settled before. So Kaylee, don't be afraid to come with me. There are some things that we need to see. They're on the other side, where that red hair turns to white. Baby, you and me. Baby, you and me. Baby, you and me. Ah, honey, my baby, you and me.
Well, made it to the last yard here. Woo! It's been a long day. I'll be happy to knock out this last yard. Let me go ahead and show you what we're dealing with here. This has got to be the thickest, nicest grass we got. It's butted up right next to a really nice hayfield, so. But bees are looking good. But the grass is tall. Tall grass. We'll get the mower in here, cut the middle out, then take the weed eater and get around these hives. Usually I have a push mower that I like to bring with me just to push mow around the hives and stuff. Kind of makes it a little easier, and it's not quite as noisy as that weed eater is hitting up against the hives. But yeah, we're gonna mow this yard out. Then I'm gonna come out here where the truck's parked. I'm gonna mow all around this and mow all around the edge of the outside of this yard. Make it look a little nicer, keep the landowners happy. Make it easier to work the bees when we come in here next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the mower, open up this gate and get to mowing.
When I was only 17, I took a can of gasoline and poured it out in between all this pain and suffering. When I was only 23, I made a portrait of you and me. I saw the world through tunnel vision, utopian disposition. Left you a note last night. You don't even recognize my mind. I tried getting a little high. You came home to a road rafter tie.
Well, goodbye beehives. I'll see you in a week. Yeah, that's right. Being hard done. Now, trying to back the trailer out of this hole. That's a different story. Easing on back. Alright. Well, that's right. We're done for the day, boys and girls. Headed back to the house. Been a nice hot one. Says it's 93 right now, 6 o'clock. I was gonna head over to Grandma's and mow some of her grass over there, but it's getting too late, and my buddy Pickles called and said he's having a cookout tonight and we're gonna eat some chicken quarters on the grill, so I definitely can't pass that up. So let me go home, drop this stuff back off, and then I'm calling it a day. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the videos, like the videos, do all that fun stuff, and I'll keep them coming. And even if you don't, guess what? They're still coming. So, but I appreciate everyone who's watching. I'm getting some good feedback on this stuff, and I love you, and we'll see you next time.
Crack of dawn. streets I feel no wrong. I'm hardly a pragmatic man, metaphysical demand. I